Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and before we hop into this, make sure to go ahead and check out Sleeve Chief's new drops. We have the Yummy Bundle. You can also get the items individually, and we also have the Draco Tail Bundle, and you can also get the items individually, and you can use my code DBG for 5% off of your order. And then, okay, let's go ahead and hop right in. We have Dominus Purge, Hornet Drones, Imperm, Droplet, Obedient School, they have Called by Droplet, Elzetti, Hollowed, and Nib. Also, make sure to check out I Love Juice's YouTube channel, link down below the top of the description. Okay, so we have double hand trap here. We also see double trap hand trap plus Droplet, so maybe playing, more of the trap hand trap breaker board, breaker build of it. Summon out Azet, go ahead and grab out the Sylvie, discard Droplet, normal Sylvie, effect a search, chain Imperm onto that. And now our Purge is a Super Purge. They're going to turn those into the Sinister Soul, discard Called by to try to go ahead search. I said okay to that. We don't stop this. It's a little weird. Okay, we're going to grab out Elzet Azamina. Elzet Azamina effect special summon out. It's like now we get to make Synchro 8 and we get Elzet Azamina effect. But I guess, like, if you try to stop this, then they get to chain this to summon out, but then you stop the search, which I feel like is what we wanted to do. So now they get to add back Called by, go ahead, grab out Wanted from the decks of the hand, activate Hollowed, chain Wanted, and then in response, chain Purge, which is actually still really, really strong there because it destroys, so the Hollowed will not have anything to send. They're going to go ahead and chain the Diabell. They said question mark, but it's whenever your opponent activates something, you can stun or spell or trap the summon. They said question mark, you said okay, was acknowledging the activation, but okay. Okay, I guess, I mean, that is pretty fair, right? Like, they can't just say, like, activate Purge, okay, that's good, and then be like, oh, I wanted to do this. It's like, but I said okay, because I was just acknowledging that you activated it. But you can't really do that on DB. IRL, I can kind of get it, where you could be like, they do something and you're like, okay, yeah, I'll go ahead and chain Ash Blossom. You know what I mean? Like, you say okay, but then you chain Ash Blossom. Like, I've heard a lot of people say stuff like that, even though saying stuff like that's like a little bit like risky and weird. But okay, they're just gonna go ahead, set Called by, Hollowed, grab back, and then put back the Azamina. Pass to draw into another Purge, main phase, activate Obedient School, chain Diabell, so we can go ahead and bring out the Silvera Wolf, and then they bring out 3 from the deck, and then new chain link, activate Silvera effect, and then chain Elzetti, okay, yeah. Then we chain Droplet, we have to send Monster, otherwise they chain the Sylvie in the grave, but now they get the chain Called by that we knew they had, so maybe we had to send a Monster plus Hornet. I'm thinking on cost, I'm not sending one. Activate a Droplet, sent to the grave, chain Called by. I guess they didn't stop. Yeah, I was gonna say, I guess we have to send spell. I can send 2 if I want. Okay, yeah, I was gonna say, like, we have to send 2 here, we can't just send 1, and it's not like we're angling there or anything. Like, we know they have Called by, so we should know that we have to send 2. I had just forgot about it for a split second there, because I was also trying to think, should we have activated Hornet Drones? But the answer is no, because if we activate Hornet, then we can't Droplet to beat the Called by. So now we go on the Snatchy effect, go ahead, place the pop field spell, and then go in the Cupsy, and then we're going to go Cupsy 1, field spell 2, pop the Called by, chain the Cupsy, summon out the Snatchy plus the Lollipo, so thanks for giving us the extra body, and then grab out Cupsy, Cookie, discard Cookie, Lollipo effect to try to out the Sylvie, chain Sylvie to shuffle back and special summon out Cupsy effect to grab out the Mingyong, activate the Mingyong. Now we go ahead and go on the Lollipo effect, special summon back out, and then the opponent obviously has Nib in hand as the last card. It's a little calculation, take your time, buddy. They special summon back, Cookie to lower the attack, try to go battle, activate Nib, and then they're thinking if they want to tag out just to put the Lollipo back, which they do. Then go ahead, tribute everything, pass over. They said calculating the token stats, okay. It is a pretty big token overall. 7,200 attack, 5,000 defense. Activate the graveyard effect to go ahead, put back That's fine. Then pass. They draw into Tails. So now they're going to go LZ, get rid of Tails. And then technically we could super purge this. Then Tails sets itself, then they can activate Tails to go ahead search. And then they should win from there, right? Like they have Sylvie into the... Ooh, wait. But they can summon out the 6. That gets them to that. Yeah, this should be game, right? Put back to summon out Sylvie. I guess this also works doing it like this. Oh, I guess the way I was saying wouldn't even work, right? Like Tails into Sylvie, Sylvie into the other guy, because that doesn't work because it has to go into this. But you could just go into Sylvie like this. And then bring out, yeah, just bring out the Sylvie, Tails, grab that, special summon that out, use those, go into the Silvera, activate the Azumina Graveyard effect to go search, grab out Deception, and then activate Hollowed effect, grab back Hollowed, put back the LZ, activate Deception, and then Deception, Tribute Nib to go ahead and search out for the LZ Azumina that we had just put back, Hollowed, get rid of Deception, summon out the Searcher effect, go ahead, grab out from the deck to the hand. We already went through Wanted, we're going to go ahead and grab out the Slumber, which is the go ahead and Book of Moon one, and then reset if we have the Illusion. Activate Wanted effect now to go ahead, put back Deception, draw on the Ash Blossom, activate LZ's effect to special summon itself out, and then use the effect to fuse off into the Saint Azumina. Activate the Saint Azumina effect to go ahead special summon out. Okay. It's been a while since I've seen Saint Azumina, but I think this card's actually just so cool. But they're going to go ahead and bring out Battle Phase, Attack, and then also, if you read this, your opponent takes any battle damage you would have taken. So, yeah, go ahead, swing, and then, yeah, they said you play a very, very beautiful deck. I wonder if they mean that sarcastically. But okay, we have Purge, Ash, Obedient School, Droplet, Cupsy, they have Fuo, Wanted, Elzette Azumina, Curse of Diabell, and Diabell's the White Witch. Go main phase, activate Obedient School, chain Fuo, chain Ash, and then summon out Cookie, Cupsy, and the Lollipo. And then we're able to make Snatchy effect, go ahead, place from the deck. Yup, you always just place this card here to like play around Nib. Whenever, you start with Obedient School to then go Cupsy effect, grab out Lollipo Cookie, discard Lollipo, turn Lollipo into Snatchy, special summon out Cupsy from hand, Cupsy effect to go ahead, grab out the Surprise, set Surprise, and then pass turn, doesn't set Droplet there, they draw Droplet, go main phase, Diabell, get rid of Curse of Diabell, chain Cupsy to summon out the Snatchy plus Lollipo, and then they summon out, and then new chain link, Curse 1, activate Diabell, White Witch 2. Then we're going to go Lollipo 3 onto the trap to banish it. And then they're going to go ahead, dump the Deception, grab out the Phyla Diabell. Then on res here, nothing. Okay, let's set Azumina special summon out. On that summon, Snatchy, go ahead, pay 100. Then they chain Wanted. Then we chain Purge. Then they chain Droplet, sending 2. Okay, so shut down both the links. Activate the Phyla Diabell to go ahead and add out the Vengeance. Then activate Wanted to draw into a Thrust. Okay, that's a good card. Activate Thrust. Go ahead, grab out Tales of the White Forest. We can activate that because we have the Azumina Zet on board. Grab out Sylvie. Haven't normal summoned yet. So now... Right, we have a normal? Yeah, we have a normal. Okay, activate the Azumina effect, use itself plus the Vengeance to bring out the Azumina Mo Regena, which can special summon back out an Illusion from the grave. It can also pop. Okay, I remember seeing this card in like the Chimera deck. I think this card's also sick. Some of the Azumina cards are just so cool. They're going to go ahead and bring out Elzette Azumina from the graveyard, and then use those to go into the Chaos Angel, the Light and Dark Chaos Angel. Now we can go new chain link, LZ 1, Chaos Angel 2, try to banish the Surprise. And then in response, chain Surprise to summon back out Cupsy from the graveyard. They're going to go ahead and grab out Deception. We get Cupsy to go ahead, search, grab out another Surprise from the deck to the hand. Normal out Sylvie. Sylvie effect, grab out Witch of the White Forest. Activate Witch of the White Forest to go ahead search out the Elzetti. And now we are locked into, but you cannot special summon Dark Monsters from the extract for the rest of the turn. It can also make something a tuner, which is pretty cool. Activate Deception, but I'm trying to think about what we're actually going to do now. Because obviously we've dealt with the opponent's yummy cards, but we still need to, like, go for game or set up a big board here. I think it'd be fine to set up a big board here instead of going for game if we can't do that. We're going to go ahead, summon out the Rakela Sinister, go ahead, send, grab out the Stellar. Then they said, wait. And they said, okay, you're good. Battle phase, go ahead, swing over. And then we have Chaos Angel, swing over. Then go main phase 2. Then pass turn. Okay, they draw Imperm. So go main phase now. Turn Lolipo into Snatchy. I was about to say, don't we just win here now? Okay, going on to the next game. They said, you are a very good player. This is my first time playing White Forest. I love how you play that deck. Yeah, it's definitely troll. Okay. Yeah, they are definitely trolling crazy. Definitely trolling crazy. Okay, we have Cookie, Cupsy, Talons, Fua, Eclipse. They have Stellar, Witch of the White Forest, Diabell's the White Witch, Wanted, and Droplet. So we do have Fua, which is really good against them. They go Wanted. Go ahead, grab out Black Witch. And then go main phase. Summon out Black Witch by getting rid of Droplet. Effect to go ahead, set Deception. Activate Deception, tribute Black Witch, grab out Hollowed. And then activate Hollowed, chain Fua in response. And then send Deception. Bring out the Sylvia. We draw Engage, which our hand's really strong so far. Oh, also, I didn't even realize we're playing 43 cards. Activate the Witch of the White Forest now to go ahead and grab out the Sylvie. Normal Sylvie, Sylvie effect, grab out Sinful Spoils of the White Forest. And then activate Diabells. Go ahead, pitch the Sinful Spoils to summon out. And then Diabells 1, Sinful Spoils of the White Forest 2, reset, dump the Curse. Curse effect, go ahead, search, grab out the Phyla. Activate the Phyla now, grab out the Vengeance, and then we can banish to summon out Vengeance. Yup, like this deck does set up a pretty decent board under Fua. They're going to go ahead activate the effect of this, surely getting attacked, Wanted to go ahead, put back, draw on the Ash, okay. And then pass to draw Imperm, activate Eclipse, they chain Ash Blossom, activate Imperm onto Silvera to shut that down. Activate Engage, grab out Hornet Drones. Talents is live, activate Talents to take, and then Thinking in response. They go ahead, chain Vengeance to try to pop the Talents and then summon out from the extra deck. So they're going to summon out the Poplar, and then, yeah, we're just going to go normal Cupsy. So we didn't try to chain Hornet or anything in response to Talons. Or I guess in response to Vengeance. Go ahead, grab out the Surprise, link off Cupsy and the Snatchy effect, place Mingyong, go into SP banish the back row, activate Surprise to summon out Snatchy, field spell, summon back out Cupsy, and then use Snatchy, Cupsy, go in the Lolipo to summon back out. They're only at 4k. We can't attack direct though, but we can attack over stuff. Cookie minus the Severa or the Sylvie by 1,000, and then try to attack over it. And then, yeah, that's just going to be game. So they go ahead and just admit defeat, and then GG's. So we end up seeing the Yummy player win there, which I don't think is like that big of a surprise over the White Forest deck. I do think the White Forest deck's cool, but it does feel like this deck requires you to play like a bunch of bricks in it. And it also feels like it takes a lot of engine. I mean, you can play like some non-engine in it for sure. It's not like it's not like it has like 3 non-engine spots in it or anything like that, like something that crazy. And also like stuff like Droplet, I guess it works with, like it is a spell, so it works with like the White Forest cards, being like a spell or trap to get rid of. But that is going to be it for the video. And with that being said, again, make sure to check out Sleeve Chief and the DB Grinder signing off. Peace. Have a nice day. Stay safe.